There are certain things that you must do if you wish to follow Jesus Christ. You can't just follow Jesus if you're not prepared to do certain things. The first thing you need to do if you want to follow Jesus is to give up your worldly ambitions and the things you want to achieve in this life, including the things that you want to achieve with your talents and the things you're good at. That's the first thing you've got to give up. The second thing you've got to give up is the world in you. Being popular. Having or wanting the world to like you, and so you want to join in with all the things that they do which God is not pleased about. And the third thing you must do if you want to follow Jesus Christ is you need to hate your life. You no longer need to love your life. You need to hate it in such a way that you're willing to not live for what you want to achieve in this life anymore, and the wealth and the things of, having a good life, but you're willing to give it all away and pursue Jesus Christ and live for him on the narrow way instead. And in that manner, you will be ready to follow and obey Jesus Christ. And you will be able to walk the narrow way. But if you're not prepared to do these things, then you're not ready to follow Jesus. When you live for yourself and you're not prepared to say to Jesus, well, Lord, I will just live what you want me to do now, please guide me. If you don't do that, you'll lead your own life and God will never be leading it. We have to have the Lord lead us. We have to have the Lord lead us, that when we learn to hear his voice and obey him and get to know him, then he can lead us into the works that he wants us to do, and those works will be fruitful. But if the works that we do are for ourselves, our own lives, our own success, what we want to achieve in this life, then our works are not going to be fruitful. And we're going to be empty-handed before God, having lived a life achieving our own success in things, yet we weren't led by the Lord. We're not going to be fruitful before him. And we're going to be cast away as unfruitful people. People who didn't bear fruit in the garden of God. That tree that God ordered, cut it out of the ground and throw it away. It doesn't bear fruit. But Jesus gives us the opportunity to bear fruit by listening to him, obeying him, and putting him first in our lives. And then we will bear fruit according to his marvelous provision of power. Are you doing the things that are needed before you can follow Christ? If so, then you have nothing to fear, and the Lord will lead you. But if you're not, and you're just living your own way, then you won't be able to follow Jesus, no matter how much you claim him as your God.